So here we are at Batley's Pond again. It is 7 o'clock, no 8 o'clock in the morning, late this morning. I've got an hour. I'm fishing pretty much the same rig as yesterday. I've got a worm on there. I have got some maggots with me. I'm not proposing to use them unless I'm really struggling. I'm just fishing. Worm, half a worm on a size 16 hook, barbless, and with two swan shot as weight, which are on a slight link off the main line. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna try and fish for an hour and then get to work. So I am obviously hopeful. We had success yesterday, but I'll keep you informed of how we go. It's a dull morning again, clouds in the sky, which is a lot better for fishing than bright sunny days, so I'm grateful for that. Right, come back if anything happens. When something happens, let's be confident about this. I've got some maggots with me today. Didn't have any yesterday, just had the worm yesterday. There are fish feeding on the bottom, however, and there's fish feeding on the top, and the stuff on the top is small at the moment, so if I use the maggot, I'll probably have a lot of those small fish coming on. So I'm hoping with the worm, the tench bubbles and things I've seen may result in something for me. Yeah, there are tench bubbles popping up everywhere. So hopefully we get a fish, and hopefully I'll get it in, and hopefully you'll get to see it. Oh, see, got a little net there. Yes. No, we'll stick with it, and I'll come back when something happens. Good morning. See you soon. Well, we're getting a lot of bites on the worm. I've got a big piece of lobworm on there, and it's little stuff having a go. I had a couple out, but they're tiny. Honestly, don't know how they got it in the mouth. Perch, obviously. They'll fit anything in. So I swept over to the maggot feeder. Been here about 20 minutes now, and we'll see if that does any better. Beautiful down here this morning. Listening to the birds noises and just enjoying the peace. So we just got a little knock on the feeder. I wouldn't class it as a bite. Tighten up, and there we go, we're off. Wood full of spawn by the look of it. I'll get this one back in. Here we are, first fish that's needed the net. Another nice, beautiful rod. Get it back in. Typical UK weather. I've got no brolly with me because there's been no rain forecast at all, and it's starting to rain. See how bad it gets. I may have to call this session short, which would be a shame because I'm starting to get into these nice rod. I've just hit a snag, so I've had to change my rig round. No tethered rigs here, so everything's safe. So I'm just re-rig, cast out again, and hoping the fish come back around the bait. They were starting to feed really well. Back in again. Got a few more minutes left, so we'll see if we can catch some more. A couple more rod and this lovely crucian. I'll be leaving in a few minutes, but yeah, lovely to have a crucian on. Well, welcome to tomorrow. As in, I had to cut that video short because the rain just came down torrentially. So I'm at the pond again, literally just to film the end. But hey, I couldn't resist casting in. Not here for long. I might catch some more fish, I might not, I've got to go. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. It was 53 minutes that I managed at the pond, yeah, the rain just got too much, so I had to go. I'm getting a bite now. I decided to stay a few minutes. Getting little knocks. I'm just fishing off those maggots that I had, those worms. It's sunny. It's not going to be as good as it was yesterday morning probably, but I might get an odd thing. Might be an odd fish takes my bait and then go to work. Hey, you love work. Go every day, I must love it. So yeah, if you've enjoyed my videos, please like and subscribe. If you want to make any comments on them, please do. I do welcome the comments. I will respond to every comment that's made. And if you want to fish Batley's Pond, I've got a earlier video, one about fishing Batley's Pond for the 3rd time, that shows you where the pond is and where to park, etc. I've got the number for Darren, who runs the pond, which I can give you if you leave a comment in the notes, and you can get in touch with him about getting a day ticket or joining. Day ticket price is £5 for the day, joining is £45. It is absolutely solid with fish. I just seem to be crap at catching them. Well, not too bad, I've had a few. If I was to fish the whip now, I'd be bagging up, but I just fancy a nice relaxing few minutes on the feeder before going to work. Cheers, thanks for watching, bye bye. That was meant to be the end of the video, and then I had this lovely chub, so I'll get that one back. Might stay a few minutes longer, who knows. All unhooked, about £3, ready to go back. There we go, all unhooked, about £3, ready to go back. Straight in. There we go. Let's go. Lovely, lovely fish. Time for another cast, I think. So I don't know, I'm going to splice this together with the video I've done on the other phone, because this one's run out, that one's run out, but that's even bigger than my last chub. £3.5 maybe. It's the full width of the net. If I get it off before it hurts itself. There we go. That's the bigger of the 2 chubs so far, and it's gorgeous. Here it is. Off it goes. Lovely. And another chub, a bit smaller than the last 2, but still, I'm not complaining. Get it back. So this is actually a feeder rod, a swing tip rod with a screw-in insert, which I haven't screwed in. It's effectively acting like a 1.5 pound, 1.75 pound test curve rod, which is exactly what I wanted for this pond. It's soft enough to see the old rod bite, etc., but it can pull the fish out of the reed beds, etc. It's got a little bit of backbone to it. So really pleased with the rod. Berkeley Big Game, it's a friend's old rod, and borrowed it from him. I think I might be trying to negotiate a price with him. Yeah, I ended up staying a bit longer. That second chub I had was huge. I'm sure by the time you see this will have worked out how to put the video from the 2 different phones onto the one video. It is sunny, which usually kills the fishing. Now I'm not getting the crucians and all yet, but I'm not complaining. Those rudd have been, those chub have been lovely. I've also had a couple of rudd, perch, small stuff though. Able to fish to hand, so I'm just hoping to get something else, but I really need to go to work soon. But it's been a lovely, unexpected trip as a result of the rain yesterday, and I cursed the rain yesterday. If it hadn't been for that, I probably wouldn't have come. So yeah, a little bit of sun. Sat here before I start work today. What could be better? I'm hoping I can get a bite on video. I'm gonna have to get a GoPro. I think that's a Christmas present planned, so I can actually film whilst fishing and then edit down. I had a couple of little knocks. I mean, they could be decent bites. The rod is a little bit too stiff for some of the smaller stuff, but it really comes into its own with these bigger fish. And there are a lot of decent 1 pound plus size fish in here. And that small chublet I just had to bully out of the reed bed at the side. Not a problem with this rod, has the backbone, just lifted it straight out. With my normal feeder rod, I don't think I'd have been able to handle it. I'd be intrigued as to how it deals with a 5 pound plus carp or a tench. I think that's my next test. Certainly it's dealt with the chub nicely. And it's been a nice change to catch some chub, particularly with the rivers being closed at the moment. That's been lovely. 2 more weeks till the river's open. Then I'll be out on the River Weir making some videos there, I suspect, or on the Tees. Tyne's not particularly accessible for coarse fishing. There are some TAA elements to Tyne Angling Alliance which I can fish through Brighton and District Angling Club, but never had a lot of success on there except for brown trout. Whereas on the Weir can be fantastic on its day. There's some chub just cruising around the top. I've just seen their shadows. Just in the reflection of that tree opposite. There's a lot of chub in here. I was really pleased with the larger one. That's the largest one I've had, I think. Did have one. My first fish on my first trip here was a chub. I've not had one since, so 3 today's been really special. Not sure what that was, but there's a lot of fish on the surface now. Might be the death knell of the feeder. Try this bit longer and then I might just try down a different hole. There's no fishing opposite a peg, which is usually good for the crucians and the F1s, so I might try there in a minute. Still sitting here, naturally lazy angler, obviously. Well, we've had a couple more rudd down here, but nothing else. I may go back to the same peg I was catching the chub on. As I say, the chub have been cruising around the surface. It may be that there's a bite, little one, be another rudd. It might be that they're cruising around on the surface. I've got 10 minutes left. I'd love to catch another decent sized fish. That's the chub up there. It's where I've been fishing for them. We'll have another go. And that's it. Unexpectedly good session. Really wasn't meant to be fishing. And had some lovely chub. Had some rudd as well, perch. But yeah, the chub were the main event for me. No crucians today. I've just stuck it back in that hole for the crucians because I couldn't get another chub. But I'm going to be packing up now. Go to work, earn my crust. Hopefully manage an hour somewhere tomorrow morning. Tight lines, everyone. Hope you have a good day. There we have it. Last fish of the day. A rudd. Very fat, pregnant rudd by the look of it, but a rudd. Get her back. And, yeah. Go around that way. Make it easy for you. Lovely fish. Really good condition. So, cheers. Thanks for watching.